What's going on, everybody? This is Lethal Star Gaming bringing you another video for our Madden 23 Green Bay Packer Fantasy Draft. Picking up where we kind of left off, we are heading into the game here for the Green Bay Packers versus the Saints. If we go ahead and take a look, it looks like their top player is Chris Jones. They also have Cameron Jordan on the front line, Grady Jarrett. Very good defensive front. In our last game, we suffered an injury to our halfback, Zamir White. I am looking to, I think, trade him. There's a couple other players I'd like to get, like Hassan Riddick and Zonovan Knight. So something to look at. I can't make those trades yet until he returns from his injury. He's expected to return after 1 week, so looking forward to trying to make that happen. But we are going to jump right into our game here and hopefully have a solid outing. We squeaked one out last week, and hoping to obviously play better. Our second and third stringers definitely struggled in that game, but again, we were able to squeak it out. So hoping to get something going in this game as well and have a better performance from some of our players. So here we go. We got Kenny Pickett coming back out. We got a young offensive team. And hoping we can continue to produce something here. They got a stout D-line, so I expect us to have quite a bit of issues in this game.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Pickett. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early
press coverage on
everybody.
I don't know if this is work, but we're going to try to hit Dotson over the top.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Oh, what a snag.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
What a catch.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan,
What a catch there.
going to be the last one we see.
Those are the plays that I want to see. Got a young team, hoping to really develop them with time. Oh, he got held up. Seeing that happen at a mile away. After he ran into that player, I seen that pick coming a mile away. What sucks is that he had him beat too. Breece Hall definitely had this guy beat. Some of the animations that just unfortunate, but it looks like he maybe got tripped up on Jalen Thompson, but he was definitely beat when he was coming out of that route. I just want to go back and take a look. So if we look here, Breece Hall coming out of that route definitely has him beat here. Runs into the linebacker and then also runs into the crossing defender and slows us down. Otherwise, you know, in my mind, I'm seeing this, I'm like, well, but right here I'm seeing, oh, he's got the advantage. And that just slowed him down a bit too much, so unfortunate, but it's preseason.
But right there, it paid off. The point after through the raindrops, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone.
Got to come back and respond.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Nobody blocked that guy? All right.
As he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think
And our young offensive line is probably going to have a lot of trouble with this front three of Cameron Jordan, Grady Jarrett, Chandler Jones.
that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with
There's
a
a
chance
Chris
to
Jones.
atone.
Hold on. You know what? I'd like to take a look. Let's go to coaching, depth chart. It might be Chris Jones, to be honest. Yeah, Chris Jones. I mean, Grady Jarrett, Cameron Jordan. I mean, that is one hell of a front three. And you can even throw in Justin Jones. I definitely got a really good, solid defensive team.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I'm going to try to keep pounding it. I don't know if we're going to punch this one, though.
They'll run with Hall. And it was
Good fight for those extra yards. Love to see that.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
I think I'm going to need help every time. Wherever Cameron Jordan is, I think I got to keep myself aware of that and try to keep the help.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down
Jarrett.
for a sack. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Just manhandled my
offensive
lineman.
Offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. After the sack on first down, Pickett got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
Average yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Man, reading the defense wrong. It's terrible. I didn't see that guy come crashing down in zone.
Because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound? With plenty of time remaining in this game.
Not a good start to the game for us.
Nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A great starting position to begin the drive. And now
I don't think that Kirk Cousins here is going to play or stretch the ball. Good breakup, Jair Alexander. Into a field goal. Unless they do a fake. No fake.
Nagar's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner.
2 picks for Kenny Pickett in this young preseason game. Got to be smarter with the ball, making some pretty ill-advised throws. And I think that's another guy that we need to get involved is Christian Watson. Need to try and find a way to start getting him the ball.
Job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming.
Again, Cameron Jordan. I mean, we are gonna have a very hard time, I think, in this game with our old linemen trying to block that front 3.
To try again after the sack, Pickett.
Ooh, how about a little pass interference?
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And this is going to be
what
dropped.
In the hell?
Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he
cannot have that clean, wide open drop. Nobody around him. I agree.
Now on 4th down,
that's not going to help you make the starting rotation.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. On first and 10. It's ETN.
There you go. Good cut down.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
There we go. Jair Alexander with the pick. User pick, good timing. Pop the route. There we go. Good pick from Jair. Maybe that can kind of give us some momentum now. Put some points on the board. Get this offense clicking. Good defensive stand.
Starting to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man.
I will say I love the games in the rain on Madden. Yeah, it adds a little bit of extra element to it, and you know I think it's more susceptible for players to drop the ball and stuff like that. But I just imagine like playing in the rain myself growing up. I just felt like it was the best.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it.
You get out to the outside a little bit.
Inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Oh, couldn't break that arm tackle.
3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
All the block.
Back to throw. Pickett.
There we go. Redemption for Christian Watson. Didn't drop that one.
The Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's keep these chains moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Ball again on 2nd down.
Oof.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no.
Might have been an open hole there, and we missed it.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on.
Again, I'm going to try to bring help to Cameron Jordan's side.
Pickett now from the gun here. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
As didn't want to throw a pick.
Drop him for a loss of 4.
I think we should be good. Let's get that in there. There we go.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover.
We put some points on the board. Had a nice solid drive stalled out there at the end, but we're able to put some point and capitalize on that Alexander pick.
You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back out onto the field now comes.
All right, can we get another stand here?
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball.
I'm going to watch this. There's our defenders. Nice short route over the middle. Oh, that was a good block by Devontae Parker. Threw a nice block.
Just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Can't have that. Quay Walker hitting him behind the line, and he still picks up 6 yards.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Cousins. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 10-3 our score after one here on the Saints with the football here to begin.
Well, some positives and some negatives in that first quarter pick, but we're having a hard time, I feel like, on defense doing anything, stopping them. I mean, they're gouging us.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. On second down, ETN once more.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we did a blitz, and they gouged us for like 17 yards.
Now Cousins. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw on second and 10. Cousins. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
Every time I feel like we've been calling zone, we're getting shredded at this point. I might have to stay away from the zone.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. He's got it.
Wow.
And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Reading the run up the middle.
To the air again. It's
Bastard.
Cousins. Looking in zone.
That's crazy to me. Bastard. Same thing. I'm reading run up middle.
I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time
there we go.
You got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Throwing, Cousins to the end zone.
There we go. Good little stand there.
Long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after
Davon Thibodeau wasn't looking at that point, but hey, we'll take it whatever way we can.
I'm going for it here.
I think he would have caught that too if he didn't run into Thibodeau there, cut him off on his route.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a good-looking setup here.
Almost had a really good open hole there for a second. I think one more second, and Christian Watson would have been gone.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
we still really can't get our running game going
what you're
that
trying
much.
to accomplish and where you're trying to go, then the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature.
Oh, and we did possession cats again. I don't know if that's the rain or just maybe one of their traits, but gotta have it.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7 from the gun. Here's Pickett. Able to connect with Dotson.
There we go, possession cats. Good catch from Jahan Dotson. Damn, we got a lot of young wide receivers, so a lot of this is going to be some growing pains here. Tight ends too. I draft young. I always like to build players. I don't like drafting older guys, even guys in the league for 3-4 years. I really like to develop. So I expect some growing pains here. Another nice catch from John Dotson over the middle. Good throw from Pickett. Good placement. We can't keep these chains moving.
I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Hall on a give up the middle. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Seventh play of the
Dotson has been our hot man on this drive. I don't know if he'll be open on this, but we're going to be looking for him.
Here's Pickett.
I'm going to throw underneath. Will he pick it up?
Oh. It's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It is preseason.
They might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender.
I'm
but
going
really
for it. It's preseason.
Keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I want us to double team Grady Jarrett, though.
They'll go for it.
There we go. Good play.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game.
We're going to feed him again.
Down call. They'll run with Hall.
Right up the middle. There we go, Chad. Punching it in. Breece Hall. Good, solid drive. Converted on 4th down.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
We'll take it, Chad.
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. Good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. So the Packer kickoff team
what
set
happened
to
there?
go as they will kick this one away.
It's going to go out of bounds, isn't it?
There for this offense.
Not sure what happened there.
To start at the 40-yard line.
I almost felt like my game didn't recognize when I clicked it, but
Well, you don't see that
punted out of bounds. Going to have to play it.
Goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here,
Kicked it out of
and I'm
bounds.
looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they obviously red man coverage.
What I want to start doing is
broke down the defender, made him.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
I still want to play the ball.
Cousins on 1st down.
There we go.
Complete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the
All it is with those short in routes, we're just getting burnt on.
Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
That's Kyrie Elam again.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's Cousins. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Straight ahead, ETN. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's not good.
Like we'll get a timeout.
That's our starting left outside linebacker. Malone Clark is a rookie. He's heading to the locker room early. That is not a good sign for us.
We'll step aside for a moment. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. That's complete to
and that's Jack Sanborn replacing him, and he is not going to keep up with Travis Etienne.
An 18-yard touchdown grab, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
Right away, Kirk Cousins went to the mismatch. New guy in, Jack Sanborn, and he exposed us.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Broken ribs, that is not good.
Time of 6 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose.
That is also not good. Christian Watson at the fumble.
So a teammate picking him
Lonnie Woods was there to still pick it up, but that is not good either. Do not want to start seeing that. I know weather conditions permitting, but gotta hang on to the ball.
Because you want to make sure
Preseason or not.
Secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
Good catch from Pickens, roughing the passer.
Hey, ball's on the ground. We gotta get it back.
Hey, we will take it.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time to work it out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team.
I try to bring Dotson in the sweep to the opposite side.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
It was good.
And a good push.
Nice run. Dotson's been our star player this whole first half so far.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the
Got some nice catches. Good solid run there.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ooh, that could have easily been picked.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Nowhere to go with that ball. Good coverage on defense. Was trying to throw it away there at the last second.
Loss of 5 on the sack. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
Oh!
No good. And they will not cut in.
Just to the left.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident
that wind
about
pushed
this
it.
kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They go play action. Cousins.
Oh, that's easy.
And he's got it.
Stokes got burnt.
That goes for a gain of 31.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
A give, running right, ETN.
That's the stuff. I feel like there, I mean, we should have had him behind the line, and we couldn't get there. I don't know if that's just we don't got the speed. You know, we'll get there. We'll keep working on that. But
He's
going to find his running back. It's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
big stand here.
Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first.
Time to watch ETN.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Pro football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the
screen, and we're there. Quay Walker, good read.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he's change, big 3rd down.
About the 16. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Cousins to throw it. Shakes off the sack.
Can't have it. Oh. Cousins shaking off a big sack there. Still almost picked up the first down and maybe almost a touchdown there. So good defensive stand for us. Yeah, missed that field goal, gave up 3, but we'll have a little bit of time to try and maybe pick up those 3 points back.
First half, that's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals.
54 seconds. We got all our timeouts. Got to try and push the ball downfield and give us a chance to make up those 3 points we just lost.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half.
All right,
We'll see if they can get
we're going to come out
this
swinging.
drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Oh, and because of this, we can't tell. Oh, boy, that's not good.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll take this up near the 35,
oh, no.
Maybe the 34.
And Jahan Dotson's injured. He was blocking, pass block. Wasn't even involved on the play. So that's not good. And he's going to the locker room. That is not what you want to see.
We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Dotson's got broken ribs. We're going to pray for something minor. But it's not a good sign that he went back to the locker room
So
right
the
away.
incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Pickett will look to throw it here. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call
Muscle cramps, yeah, we're not going to risk anything.
As they stop it here.
Our starters are going to be coming out here in a second anyways, at the end of the half.
Down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Tackle.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half.
Got to play smart.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Go formation. I want to run in quarter defense.
A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw, Cousins. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll get him down on the
Sorry, I don't want to keep this ball inbounds, keep the clock clicking.
The Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Parker
Going to be in field goal
again,
range.
complete.
Can they get up there in time is the question.
Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
They didn't have enough time.
So we have
A good little defensive stand there, but again,
again,
struggling there. We gotta figure out some way somehow to keep the chains moving. And I think it still starts with our running game. I want to be somebody that can establish the run, and we are definitely having a hard time. And then we're getting burnt too many times on short passes.
Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And we will not have a run back here.
Now we'll have our 2nd and 3rd stringers in going up against Marcus Mariota.
Now they'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
So definitely got to watch. He's got wheels. So we're going to have to watch him a little bit more closely than we did with Kirk Cousins, obviously.
1st down, and they'll start with Algier. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now it's the backup Mariota.
Yeah, when he just throws away.
Incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A 1st carry here for J.J. Taylor.
Can't have it. Gotta have that tackle. Puts us at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, and instead breaks that tackle for a 1st. Who was that couldn't get it? Winfrey?
1st and 10, it's Algier. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Mariota.
There we go.
Trouble, and he's taken down. And going to the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Obviously, the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows.
All right. Can we hold him on 3rd down?
Everywhere he looked, Someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there.
No, we can't.
It's caught inside the
Unreal.
25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Too much time in the pocket. No pass rush. Nothing to put on Marcus Mariota. Can stay in the pocket all day.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Mariota to throw it.
And I left my man. All those guys were wide open. If you look at this, which is just crazy to me. Look at all these guys. Open. So I'm trying to come over and help, and obviously I'm leaving my coverage, but you got 2 wide open guys. I don't know if that was just a misread. I mean, even if you look on what I called for defense, I feel like that left outside linebacker was not where he was supposed to be. I think he had his feet in. Oh, I don't know. That foot might be out. And they did. They overturned it. Wow, getting one in our favor there.
Take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. The guard's kick is good, and that will
we were able to hold him to a field goal. Got a little bit of luck there at the end, but
right where they left off in the first half.
See if we can't turn things around on offense now with our 2nd and 3rd stringers. See what we can do with them. Obviously, again, just building a lot of experience and understanding where our weakness is and what we're good at right now. Trying to develop these young players. Here comes Sam Howell and Tyler Goodson leading the charge for us now.
Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
Oh, you got to hold that block.
Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Cam Jordan's got the X factor.
That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Successful block sheds grant a pass rush point. Hey, we're going to have to play it safe here.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. This pass completes in
there we go.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
Nice easy play to Bo Melton.
This offense in desperate need of a
out of Rutgers.
They come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson.
There you go. Good fight for the 1st down.
Here at about the 40.
That is an all-out blitz.
Stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's one I maybe should have read the defense a bit better.
Second down, Howell now.
Nice catch to David Bell.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on.
There we go.
And he's going to have a
nice play.
Down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll get this down to the 30.
One thing that I've liked from Tyler Goodson, especially in last game, and obviously during this one, is that I just feel like he fights so much harder for extra yards from what I've typically seen. So I love to see that. Do not love to see that from Okonkwo. Again, wide open pass dropped from the rain. We had one from Christian Watson earlier. Now we got one from Okonkwo. Can't have it. Good catch from David Bell. hung in there, took the hit, almost picked off. Looked like it was going to be picked off, but was able to get there, beat his defender to the point, and make that catch.
Up the middle they go. Goodson, and not much. Maybe a
Goodson
yard
again,
down to the
just
24.
refusing to go down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for that situation.
Had him wide open. I don't know if that's the blitz. Blitz got him scared and just inaccurate throw, but gotta have it. It's an easy throw, check down throw.
Trying to get it to his back.
Howell throwing on third down here.
And good catch from David Bell, stepping up on this drive.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert.
See if we can't punch this in.
Sets up a first and goal.
Sticking to the ground game. I do not want to run away from it.
Now a handoff up the middle.
And again,
It's a loss.
Goodson refusing to go down. Breaks that first tackle with the spin move and trips up on his own lineman, but I really like that hard running. That's a guy that's trying to make a name for himself and to stay on this roster.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And that'll help. Good hole. And it looks like Okonkwo was injured on that play, which is not good. I do have James Mitchell at backup, but I don't want to lose any of my tight ends. I run a lot of double tight end sets. Got X wide open, and again, the accuracy of Sam Howell. Thornton was wide open for that. Let's make it an 8-point game, and we missed it.
One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender.
Hit pointer, yeah, we will not be bringing him back into this game. Okonkwo will be done for this preseason game.
That was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game.
Oh, what a juke into space.
And he broke 4 tackles.
Midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Algier going straight ahead.
There we go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. And that's in.
And he dropped it.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to.
It looked like Ben's, was it Skowronek? I believe dropped that ball wide open. It's nice to see that it's just not our players having a case of the drops.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Right there we go.
Himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here comes the
They're going to punt this ball.
now.
I'm worried about
Able to pin him back deep here with
it
his
being a
first
fake
punt.
punt. Does not look like it,
It's
though.
a wobbler here. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds
All
at
right.
the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive
We got
probably
Bo
needs to
Melton
end in the
one-on-one
end
on
zone as
outside.
well.
That safety drops.
So
we're going to try to look. Safety did not drop. I had him, and I made a terrible throw. Almost costly.
It certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll rumble for about 6.
Now we're losing our backup center, Michael Dieter.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we
Not
have a
looking
player
good.
who was shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Howell.
And that, again, poor accuracy. Had him open.
For the defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like
And
that,
we're going to punt this
they're
ball right
steering
back.
at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
Cut him down low.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
Another injury for us.
Good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully
and we got a foot fracture from Michael Dieter.
We'll step aside for a moment.
Not good.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
A couple of bad injuries for us in this game.
Bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
There you go.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
We got Linderbaum injured as well.
They moved all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
We're gonna substitute. I don't want both our centers to suffer significant injuries. Can't have that. And a good defensive stop again for us. Get the ball back here in the third quarter. Probably be the last drive for some of our second and third stringers, and we'll bring in some other substitutes.
This is taken at the 23. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down.
All right, see what we can't do. Type on for it to the outside. Do not love that Cam Jordan is back in. We don't care. We're going to run.
Sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks.
Looks like they're bringing the blitz. See if we can pick it up and kind of crack this one.
On second down.
There you go.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Nice little gain for Goodson.
The pickup, and that's a first down.
And that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Defense playing a little bit better, but offensively we've been stalled out one too many times. Can't put any points on the board.
It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points.
I'm going to leave our players in now, and then after this drive, we'll make some changes on offense. Defensively, I think we're okay with the people in.
Back to him on first down, and he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
Good blocking on that. Let's keep it on the ground. We're going to slide it right, though, and run it to the right side. There's the hole. Cut to the outside. Couldn't get there, but good run. Good solid run from Tyler Goodson.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down.
Another good run. We're finding the holes and creases. The defense is getting tired.
They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On second down now, Goodson. And not much of a
stuff there, trying to find that crease.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and runs some.
We're going to keep this ball on the ground.
As he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting
there.
prior to the game. Then reading
what a run from Goodson. Find that spark. I don't know what it is about this guy, but he is playing himself into a roster spot. I love the way he runs. And we've been having a lot of success with him, keeping the ball on the ground with him and in his hands, and in last game and in this one.
Extra point by Carlson.
Good drive. Keeping a lot of it on the ground and not through the air. Taking the pressure off Sam Howell in these poor conditions. You know, if we can pound the ball on the ground, I mean, I think that's what we should do. So far, we've been having success. At least on that drive, we had some success.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll take him down at
big
the
hit to Damar Hamlin. Switching out of the play. They might be reading that splits.
From the 31, Mariota.
And he dropped it. That could have been a touchdown. And he dropped it.
Rookie mistake, third down. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Mariota.
Oh, right there. Could have picked it off. Good stand, though. Good defensive stand. When we come back now on offense, we're going to make a switch at QB, bring in Bryce Perkins, and give our other rookie running back a chance. So let's make some substitutions here quickly. I'd like to see some of these other players get a chance in here. Bringing in Bryce Perkins, Devontae Price. We'll look at wide receiver 2. I want to get Bull Melton some more touches. James Mitchell. And we'll put Goodson even in at halfback. I want to give some of our players a rest here. Alec Ingold. So, all right.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle,
Now,
3 yards.
Hold on here. Let's just make sure. Goodson should not be our starter. We did swap him out. Yeah. Let's just go back and take a look. Who's our power back? 3rd down back. Price. Like to get Price some. There it is. Price some action.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd.
If he performs well, we might run and rock with 4 running backs on the rosters. You know, you never know garnering any injuries.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Try and keep this ball on the ground.
They'll try and run for this with Price.
Good run.
And he takes this up
Found the hole. Cut it up.
13 yards.
Doesn't have that explosion, I feel like, as much as Goodson has, but good solid run.
They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run on 1st down with Price. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where
And the Saints pressure gets him.
Nothing doing.
For a sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators?
We're going to try to take the lid off the safety here. I don't know if this is going to work.
But let's be honest about this one.
We got Thornton deep.
He's got a man complete.
Safety dropped into coverage, and we were able to expose that one-on-one. Great play. Thornton getting past his defender. Let's take a look at this.
Use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball
almost approaching 22 miles per hour here.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through all the way through.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this play. Bryce Perkins at QB. Here is Tyquan Thornton. Makes a good move on his defender there and was able to go up the field. Safety dropped. Did not sit out there. So good read, good play. As you can see, the previous play, the safety dropped. They ran zone, the safety. So good read, good play.
A 4-point game.
A lot of game left still.
And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New Orleans offense set to
all right, let's see if we can't stop them here again, Chad. And then we're going to try and run out a lot of this clock.
Working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A nice burst there as they'll get about
J.J. Taylor.
Time on the first.
You know what really fires up
I'm going to bring that safety blitz.
And the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Algier now up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
All right, they're starting to carve up our defense with these running plays.
On that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Algier again on second down. No gain on the play.
There we go.
Now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota.
Just could not get there in time.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And this is going to result in another first down.
Thought we were going to get there. Did not think that was going to be a play action. Good play call.
3rd and 1, they shot the D and ripped
Algier open in the flat.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Good tackle by Leo Chanel, fighting through the block. Make that tackle.
They run once more with Taylor. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free it. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first.
Good tackle. Is that Jack Sanborn breaking through? Jack Sanborn breaking on through.
Well done to sniff that out defensively.
And they are going for it. I'm guessing run up the middle. We're going to leave ourselves exposed here. But
just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
we left ourselves exposed. Another play action play off that.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down.
We're running goal line now.
1st and goal. From the gun, Mariota. Touchdown, Saints.
Ben's scoring.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own.
That's twice in that drive. We gave up I believe 4th down conversion, and once on 3rd and 1 on 4th, and they ran play action.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one
Still have plenty of time to try and work this down the field to at least get into field goal range. If not, try and win it. So, see what we can do here.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
All right, chat. Let's see what we can do here.
Now Perkins. Throw complete to Bell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get good steam going.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40.
Gonna try to pick up with the urgency just a little bit.
Up here going with some tempo. Throwing is Perkins. Over the middle, complete.
There you go, nice play.
That's Price. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. line of scrimmage, the 43.
This looks like it could be zone. I want to cut this. I want to cut this up with Price.
Give up the middle to Price.
There you go. That was a good call.
At the 48-yard line.
They're running in zone.
On this drive ties it. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, so we'll see how these coaches elect to play.
Again, cutting them up.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. They'll go again here with Price.
Good hard running from Price. Slow it down here a little bit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw.
Good safe possession catch from Bo Melton. Good throw from Bryce Perkins. Looking good.
This methodical drive continues. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
I do not want to use my timeouts yet. I'm okay with not using them yet.
They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
He's back to throw. Completes this one to Foot. And he couldn't quite get
Now we're going to use a timeout. 1 yard line. Marching down the field. Can we punch this in and hopefully put this game away?
Stop with 35 seconds left to go.
We are going to run this. We're going to feed him. Devontae Price. They're blitzing up the middle.
And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Is he there? Fighting through, trying to break some tackles. And the Saints have to use a timeout. Mario Edwards is down on the play. That saves us. We can keep one in the pocket.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
I'm going to tell Mitchell to block, and I'm going to look for a Okonkwo.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, we have Bo Melton open instead. And we take the lead here in the final seconds of the 4th quarter. Bryce Perkins does it again for us, leading us on a comeback. Good play from Devontae Price. Love what I've seen from him, too. We might rock with 4 running backs on this roster. Good catch, good throw from Bryce Perkins, and good catch from Bo Melton. Still got to make obviously the extra point, but we've got Daniel Carlson back there, so I feel pretty confident. We're up by 4 with 26 seconds remaining. Can we hold this? They need a touchdown for the win.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. From the 6.
Big hit. James Mitchell.
Mariota sets to lead this offense.
All right, we're coming in quarter defense.
Over 20 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
Back off a little bit.
Now Mariota. Shifts past him. And he's going to pick up a 1st down.
13 seconds left. Again, we're running cover 2 man.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll start.
I don't know if they're going to start their Hail Mary balls. Doesn't appear so. And Mariota just throws this one out. We're going to call a timeout. Make sure our guys are rested. I believe this is going to be a Hail Mary ball. We're going to man 3 deep. And we're going to try to put this one away.
One last shot now from Mariota.
And Mariota not even going to the end zone.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headline.
And that'll do it. Another preseason game in the books, and it was a little bit rocky at the start, but we were able to pull this one out. Bryce Perkins looking good at backup QB, our 3rd stringer. Led us on another game-winning drive. 100% completion percentage. We got Rashad Wild Goose, former Badger, getting an upgrade point here. We're going to keep working on man-to-man. I definitely want my team to be, I think, more man-to-man than zone. But happy with that. And let's take a look at our 2 injuries and see what the damage is. So Damone Clark, our rookie left outside linebacker, we are going to miss him for, it looks like, possibly the first week to 2 weeks of the season. Zamir White will be back, and Michael Dieter has a foot fracture, and he is also out for 3 weeks. Looking at the schedule here, we've got preseason game versus the Chiefs, a bye, and then week 1, so we won't get, I believe, Damone Clark, unless it counts this week, we won't get him back until week 3, otherwise week 2, and Michael Dieter, our backup center, we won't be able to get him back on either week 1 or week 2. So let's go ahead here and advance on to the next week. Good, hard-fought victory there. Love what our team is showing us. All right, so let us, before we do anything, I do want to try and make that trade. I think I do want to trade Zamir White, see what maybe his value is, and try to get a different halfback. So I am just curious. Let's go to halfback. So Hassan Haskins, I'd like to look at him again. So he's a bit slower. Carrying is good. Trucking, 83. Stiff arm. Juke move, 77. Change of direction and strength. His break tackle is good. Catching is a 66. Injury is good. Stamina, toughness. Really like to see that. And then the other guy I was curious in is Zonovan Knight. So let's take a look at you. A little bit slower. Break tackle is great. His trucking is great. I'm fine with 77. Something to work on. Spin, change of direction is nice. His catching is also 66. Does it say 5'10", 209 pounds? Let's take a look at Zamir White's stat. So I knew the speed, carrying's better, his trucking is better. Change of direction is not his juke move. His catching is a little bit down. I think we're gonna try to get Zonovan Knight. I think that's where I want to go. Let's just take a look here again at some of these other players. Jake Funk. We've got Isaiah Spiller. He is another rookie. Texas A&M. Speed is the same as Zonovan Knight's. His carrying is nice. Change of direction's a little bit better. Trucking. His catching's better. Short route. Thing is I don't think that trade happens straight up. It's definitely close. Let's just see what we can do here, chat. You look at left end, DJ Slayton Jr., Chase Young. 1 year out of Florida. Let's see. It's not close enough for them. Middle linebacker, I really don't want to get rid of any of these guys. Definitely a young linebacker crew, and I am okay with that. We really don't have the resources there. And we have no left outside linebackers after losing Damon Book. No Juju Hughes. Does that increase this enough? A little bit. Let's see if we throw in our 5th rounder next year. What does that do for us? The Packers don't feel like we can afford to move a player at this position right now. So let's remove him from the trade block then. How does this set us? Done deal. So we are making a little bit of an upgrade, picking up Isaiah Spiller. I'm actually okay with that. Zonovan Knight would have been fine. Hassan Haskins would have been fine, but I think Isaiah Spiller will do just the same. We've got speed with Breece Hall, even with Tyler Goodson. I do want to switch these. I still like what Goodson brings as a 3rd down back. And now with Spiller, a little bit slower. Strength is up there with Breece Hall. Carrying is up there with Breece Hall. Block vision, break tackle, trucking. Obviously Breece Hall's our starter, but if we got to bring him out, we still have a big bruiser that can come in and get the job done. Catching is the same, so I'm happy with this. Pass block is a little bit lower, but pretty much higher than the other running backs that we have on the roster. His toughness is high, stamina is high, and his injury is really good too. So I am happy with that decision. So let's go into our weekly strategy. We are facing Aaron Rodgers and the Chiefs. We're going to start our practice. Let's just double check. There were no injuries. Obviously, injuries can happen. Dislocated wrist. A left tackle, that's our backup. I believe that's Rashawn Walker. So we'll check that out here. We'll check the injury report to see. I'm assuming he's going to be out for 1 week here. So let's go ahead and look at the injury report. So Rasheed Walker out 1 week. And we do see here Damone Clark. He was out 4 weeks and now only out 1 week with a back strain. So that is good. That is good news. We're going to get him back hopefully before the season after the bye. So that is good news. Let's go ahead to our franchise staff. Let's select some of our game day goals. So win the turnover battle. I kind of always like this one, 15 plus first downs. I think we're gonna have a big game. I'm I don't know if it's 400 plus or 350 plus, but I think we're gonna have a solid game, even though it's preseason. 300 plus yards, offensive total yards. Defensively, their offense looks scary, under 30 points, and I think we're going to have 2+ passing TDs in this game. Now let's look at the talent tree. We got 21 focus points to help upgrade our coaching. Increase XP gains for wide receivers, tight ends in training by 10%, 20%. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's develop our young wide receivers a bit more. And again, as you can see, 88 offense, 80 defense. Jonathan Taylor on this team, Aaron Rodgers. As you look just through preseason, our offensive points per game is number 1. Kansas City is 20th. Offensive passing yards, though, 16. Theirs is 8. Our rushing yards per game is number 1. Doesn't surprise me. I really like to run the ball and try to pound the ball. Defensive points per game, they're number 2. We are 29th. Yeah, I mean, if you look at our defensive ratings, I mean, they're middle of the pack, and besides our rushing yards per game that we're giving up, I mean, we're pretty much at the bottom tier. So, got a young team, but hey, let's see what we can do. We'll head into this game and hopefully then excel through the bye week. And at that point, I think we'll call the stream good and, prep ourselves for the start of the regular season. Oh, God. That is some not good jerseys. Nah, we gotta. Let's rock the 2020s alternate classics. Why not? All right. Packers versus the Chiefs at Arrowhead.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Packers and the Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
All right, both teams are 2-0 in the preseason. Last look at some of our second and third stringers, see what we're working with. See kind of how we can gauge for the start of the year, and if somebody obviously goes down, who's our good replacements, and where do we still need weak, obviously coming into the draft for this next year. And here comes number 12, Aaron Rodgers.
Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone
knew scary backfield.
That we would see how
Rodgers and JT.
An NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks.
And right away, Rodgers throws a pick to Jair Alexander. Not the way I thought this game was going to start, but we will take it. What a turn of events to start this game. Aaron Rodgers with an ill-advised throw here, and Jair Alexander in the right place at the right time to pick this off, giving us good field position to start.
So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
Again, we are going to try to pound this ball. Breece Hall didn't have the greatest second preseason game, but hoping to rebound in this third and final preseason game.
Back to throw.
Good for Dotson on the short route.
Complete, it's Dotson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I think this is a run we'll see more as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run.
Dangerous throw, good look by Watson.
Holding him for a short gain.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first.
Good catch. I want to get him more involved and get cooking too. Got a lot of young pieces on this team, but I really like Watson. I'm a Packer fan anyways, but want to get him involved.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
We're going to try to do that right here. Looking at Watson. I don't think Pickens is going to be open. Never mind, we're going back. Back to the line of Woods. We're going to look at Ingold here.
But this is third and goal. Picking now to throw off the play fake.
And it's not there. They read it perfect.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds.
Smart throw. We are going to go for it.
See what they do on fourth and goal.
It's the preseason. These games don't really matter. I want to see what our team's made of. We're going to run this ball. I want to try to punch this in at Breece Hall.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And didn't get there. Wow, stop. Good stand, Javadian Clowney.
Short on fourth and goal from the the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get
good first play
here up to the 5-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Just fighting for those yards. Thought we were going to have him in the backfield there too.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
There we go.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise.
No, we don't have to worry about Rodgers running with the ball.
But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian.
Tried to sit there. Get it on through over.
Run into a tough crowd.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs' first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Ooh, can't have that. Again, breaking all these tackles and the ball's on the ground. Alexander right there. And again, Alexander in the right place at the right time. Big hit on Taylor. It looked like that was going to turn into another monster game.
Has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that it comes
and a big hit there from Chase Young to knock that ball free.
I don't want to do this when it comes time for the
Got to capitalize on this second turnover early on in this game. Jair Alexander, again, right place, right time. Good hit from Chase Young. Looked like that was going to be another solid big game against us, and we were able to knock that ball loose.
Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone. Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you we won that battle on the last play.
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Not what we were looking for.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Perfect kick.
The kick by Carlson is
had
good.
enough for it.
And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short
Again,
field.
can't capitalize. I mean, we had got 3 points, but we now had a pick and a fumble recovery inside their territory, and we're unable to do anything. Getting stopped at the goal line at the 1. And unfortunately, they're just not getting anything going on that drive.
The Chiefs offense ready to go again. And really, they're pretty fortunate right now to only be down 3-0 following 2 turnovers. They've got it now 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he got
interesting play.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Good read from
this defense not
Kyle Hamilton.
One bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And they'll get this to the 30.
Anyways, as a tight end, should not be losing that.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Rodgers again now. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And he dropped a wide-open ball. Nobody was there.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout
We lucked out there, Jack. Could have been a touchdown.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And here he's got
again, Kyer Elam. I don't know what it is, but a lot of these big plays, when we give them up, it's Elam. It's not playing tight coverage. and they're slipping them in. And we've been seeing that now kind of consistently through these preseason games. And as a result, we're giving up a touchdown. Should have been off the field, probably giving up a field goal there, and it's not good. That's not what I want to see.
Santos for the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Let's see if we can't respond now to the touchdown.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker,
does not look good. I mean, defensively we've been doing okay on and off, but offensively we've not been able to capitalize on some of those turnovers.
How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Good, nice run.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
That's exactly what I want to do. I want to keep this ball going. Good block from Alec Ingold. Picking up that linebacker, causing a crease for Breece Hall. Good gain.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down. On first and 10, it's Hall.
And again, find a little crease there.
About 4, second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning.
They're going to try to go play action and shit.
Big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Pickett sets up play action. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be brought down.
I'll take that. Good broken tackle. Fight for extra yards. Like to see it.
Oftentimes, it's quite a surprise to the guy playing defense because
They're playing a little bit off the Pickens here.
It often works when they decide to dial it up.
Just under pressure. Bad accuracy.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now in week 3,
another perfectly timed kick.
For the most part in preseason, you're
through the uprights.
Basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So again, not able to capitalize with a touchdown, but or go down the field in this case, get a touchdown, but we've been successful with our field goal kicks. I'm okay with that. We're hanging in there. Defensively, I think we're playing okay. That last drive, they were able to move down the field on us, but
maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
And a good read there for us to stop that halfback screen.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Rodgers now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down.
Not happy about that.
He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards.
Our linebackers should have been out there in that flat.
Coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there after the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, an absolutely filthy
What a sick run from Jonathan Taylor. Wow. Poor tackling on our part.
Jonathan Taylor ready for the regular
And again, this is a second game straight where I've seen some pretty poor tackling. I've got two defenders right there that could not make the tackle. And then that's Thibodeau that couldn't bring them down. Ran into ourselves. Not what you want to see. But at least it's the preseason. We can try and work out those kinks and hopefully prevent those from happening.
He went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take a hold of it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packers offense now.
All right.
Back out onto the field.
Let's see how this team can respond again.
You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not
I'd love to get more than just a field goal,
I
but
love that term you just used.
again, I've been liking what we've been seeing so far from the team
Because you don't want
overall.
to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great. But your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes.
There you go.
That's the ambrosia.
Good catch and run there by Jelani Woods.
Ambrosia trying to erase this deficit.
And that is it for the first quarter.
14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Again, we will take out our starters at halftime.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Our backups will come in and
They get to throw on first down.
go from there. And that was terrible.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the
So I'd like to
Chiefs
see here because definitely ran into, it looked like our own player. So I'm looking here at George Pickens all the way. And he ran into Jelani Woods. Did he get slowed up at all? No, I don't know if that's poor route running, but we can't have that. Running into each other. I should have had Pickens right here wide open. And Jelani Woods running into him. Messing up his route. Cannot have that. Now we got Jonathan Taylor to deal with the knee is on his X factor.
Right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Now the Chiefs are starting to cook on all cylinders.
One of the biggest targets not only on this team,
That's not
but
good.
the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays,
What was Elam doing?
receivers are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
Can somebody...
In the old days, we wanted
The lack of awareness. What was Elam doing? What are you doing?
now coaches want to
Chad,
catch the football first.
So
I don't know what we do about Elam. I have not liked, honestly, what I've seen from Elam.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will reach the 5-yard
JT
line.
is just, again,
96 yards
demolishing us here. We cannot stop JT in this running
in
attack.
his first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
There we go, stop him behind the line.
He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now it's Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete.
Down at the
That's
line.
Ferguson. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This is not good, Chad.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And that is caught.
Hunter Renfro.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Hunter Renfro from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos able to tackle on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
We are struggling, Chad.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
The Chiefs are now cooking on all cylinders. We're struggling on offense.
Touchdown reception. And he'll very wisely take a knee to the 25.
Got to get something going on this drive.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things set.
Get that edge.
Yeah, still in the first
Here we go.
here, a long way to
Nice
go.
run.
That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. Hall again.
And another good run from Breece Hall.
All the way up to midfield. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls
Let's keep the ball on the ground.
Things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that officially a loss of 1? Now Pickett.
Breece Hall open. And I think he got the first.
Right at the 40-yard line.
Good
First
play.
and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo
The team's rattling, but we're fighting back.
Hall want to give up the middle.
Another good run from Breece Hall.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Hall again on second down.
Do it.
A minimal
30
gain
inches.
there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'm going to go with a good fullback dive.
But they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize the
On the
strategic
ball to
football.
Alec Ingold.
And situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it?
Go keep the chains moving. Let's finish strong in this drive.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. On the draw, it's Hall. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And they're going to
Good
get this
catch. That looked almost like a horse collar tackle. Let's try and keep it on the ground and pick this up.
They're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll run with Hall.
Not getting anywhere there.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's the preseason at this point. These games don't matter. I'm going to try to pick this up.
Now Pickett.
We got Yolani. There's a good possession catch.
And he is going to have a
Keep the drive alive.
And keep the drive alive.
Keep the chains moving.
A handoff for Hall, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Looks like an injury for the
Hold
Chiefs,
on here,
B.J.
on
Hill.
that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They are blitzing.
2nd and 8. Pickett.
Had to get rid of it, and
And he goes backwards.
mine didn't release him as fast as I'd like them to. They should have let him gone through. Pulled that up. I think we would have had a touchdown there.
And they're staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Pickett.
And good throw from Kenny Pickett and a good catch from George Pickens. Looked like that defender might have gotten there in time, but good throw, good ball placement. That's what we needed.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because
long drive, 8 minutes and 10 seconds.
His mistake leads to a touchdown. He comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Good hit.
There on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Taylor's been shredding us.
110 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Again, our defense is reeling.
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Rodgers.
And what is Alexander doing there? Playing way off on the coverage there.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Some sloppy play out of our defense.
Game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Good breakup from Jair.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught.
Man.
For the Chiefs, touchdown.
And who was it again? Kyrie Elam can't stay with his guy.
Regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add
too far off.
In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game.
We got a little bit of time here left under the 2-minute warning. Hopefully we can maybe get field goal range here and try to bring this game closer as we head in and make some adjustments at halftime.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Will not be getting a return.
Signaled for and taken successfully. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And he can only manage to get a couple.
We have to run a little bit faster pace here.
Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Wasting a lot of time here.
From the 38, Pickett. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
We just got smoked.
To him again. defense going to use the
right
first of their
tackle.
timeouts.
Well, he's having a hard time. I know he's a rookie. He's a 68 or 67 overall, but I really want to develop him. I think he does have a ton of potential, but he is struggling
And this
in the
one will not be
preseason.
returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a two-score
Chiefs have
lead
2
already,
timeouts. They
may
could
just
definitely
look to
get in
this
field
thing
goal
to the
range.
locker room. On first down, Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Rodgers now on first down. That's complete once again. It's Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We'll call timeout, maybe try to ice the kicker here, but again, defensively, giving up way too many points in the first half.
It's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good.
We were able to hold them to no points there just before the half, but again, struggling on defense to get anything going.
Over halftime here in the final game of the preseason, third quarter. Here we go.
I think we need to work on the medium pass we're getting
Welcome
towards.
back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles
This
Davis.
preseason, we'll get a good look at our new backup halfback, Isaiah Spiller. Sam Howell should come back out. Oh, they still got some of the starters in. That's a no-go for me. So we will be making the switch here. And making these adjustments. Don't want to risk any injuries before the regular season here starts, so I'd like to get more out of Christian Watson, so I'm going to leave him in. Tight ends I'm okay with. Defensively, we're going to make some of these adjustments now. Wyatt, I'd like to see a little bit more. Young, you can come out. Thibodeau can stay in. I'd like to see more from him. Same with our linebackers. I'm going to switch here and put in Chanel. Corners, Elam has been really disappointing. But if there's any time to prove me wrong, now would be the time. Damar Hamlin, Marquise Bell, Kyle Hamilton can stay in. I am fine with that. Put Bell in as our backup. All right, so it's time to see again what our second and third stringers are all about, what we can do here. This looks like a blitz all the way.
Right side finding Woods here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Sam Howell. We're going to try this jet sweep with Watson. Got speed if we can break it to the outside.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
He is able to pick up the first down and get out there.
3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
Get out of Isaiah Spiller, our new acquisition.
More and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get on the first down.
That's a good first
and
look.
it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Right back to Spiller on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
We're going to continue to pound the ball with Isaiah Spiller until we shown that they can stop it.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just shy of midfield.
Taking this and going Howell to go down. Good scramble. Taking what the defense is giving us.
With it and picking up a first down.
We're gonna again try and run this ball.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. He's got it. It's Spiller.
Did not make us let us make the adjustment there.
Just about every quarterback is trying
And
to
away team audibles have a chance to fail, so that would be why.
a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
We got Thornton over the middle.
That would be a nice play
Again,
for the offense.
I think it's more important for us to start just taking what this defense is allowing us to have. And right now they're playing soft coverage
Because when you run a drag route
and
against
take
zone,
those
you're sometimes asking for trouble
thinking
because you
time
might
routes
run
all
into
day.
a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Gonna want some here.
Howell throwing on first down here.
And pressure right away.
Up short, low throw.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small
Well,
stand.
we're looking at Watson on a wide receiver screen. See what we can do.
Another throw
Playing
for
soft.
Howell. Throwing left side, and Watson
There you
has
go.
it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Anytime a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, it's still a
All right,
spot.
big third down. I want to keep this on the ground.
Breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Didn't get it.
He'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to
We could kick a field goal, but again,
As we surmise,
this is
Charles,
preseason.
the unit's still out there for this third quarter. First time this
We're gonna
preseason
go
that they
for it.
played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Watson's going to get there. Good play. Wanted to go for it. It's preseason. Wanted to see what our team could do here. Good play call. Good route. Good throw. And Watson's got that speed, that agility to cut it to the corner of the end zone and get there. So really happy with this drive. Needed to kind of solidify, put something together here to get us back into this game.
That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is back
Good
to
long
a
sustained
point game.
drive.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Good coverage on the kickoff. So again, it looks like the Chiefs are keeping their starters in. I don't know if that's just for the third quarter, but we've got some of our second and third stringers in there at this point. So I'm really hoping that we can still hang in here.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon.
Again, off that play action, almost with the sack, and then again, almost with the pick.
Urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Oh, good move.
JT juking out our whole entire defense. 10 rushes, buck 34 and 2 TDs.
Been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right
We
there?
got a screen.
He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And missed the tackle.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Defense rallied around it, but
short.
again, missing that tackle.
9 yards on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Not enough there for a first. No
Good
gain, as a
stand.
matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
I like that defense that we were in.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Now a loose football.
We got a loose ball, and the Chiefs were still able to pick it up. Almost caught a break there. Hunter Renfrow was there to still recover that football, but almost defensively caught a break there.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Again, Kaiir Elam.
Exactly.
It just seems every time he is struggling.
Nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Throwing is Rodgers. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading
And
out.
we cannot contain Jonathan
Another
Taylor.
nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On second down, it's Taylor.
And Taylor is able to just go right through the gut of our defense.
Chiefs touchdown.
That is rough.
Jonathan Taylor.
Again, young team, young defense, but I still expect more than what we're showing, especially in the final preseason game. I know we got our backups in there, but our starters weren't doing any better.
To 15 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Right.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here.
Gotta try and keep moving this ball the best we can.
Get at least 2 first
Tell
downs.
Sam Howell to
Give their
block,
defense
or
chances out
Isaiah
of
Spiller to block here.
the touchdown.
Blitz, right up the middle to Jelani Woods.
Pulled in by Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Good
they
read.
work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now a handoff coming left to Spiller.
There we go, nice hole there. Nice find for Isaiah Spiller.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and
Looks
3.
like they're blitzing. I want to try to run this sweep again with Watson.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
And that did not work.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Hit hard, and that is going to be taken back for a touchdown. The Javian Clowney. And the Chiefs are still playing with their starters in. Interestingly enough, in the third quarter of a preseason game. So
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done.
take that with a grain of salt, but still not a good look. Christian Watson's one of our starters. He got popped there, unfortunately. And we are just going to take this at the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right back to Spiller on second down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. They know that old expression.
We're going to keep trying to pound it.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
And a good pickup there for the first down from Isaiah Spiller.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
Good run. Pick up the first again.
At the 49-yard line.
Good hard running. We're going to keep this unit into the fourth quarter and before we make some adjustments at our depth chart, but putting a good drive together thus far.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They run behind center with Spiller.
Not happy with that block. That lineman completely missed his block.
2 yards the loss,
59. Did not block his man whatsoever.
2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second and 12.
Short route to David Bell. Able to hang on to the ball, take a hit. This ball's going down with Dingle.
The Packers on third
down.
They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try and run forward with Spiller. Oh, he's got a little
there you go. Nice run, nice hole. Good audible.
All the way down to the 27. Good effort. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something.
Again, nice hole showing up there.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
We're going to keep pounding this ball.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Trying to wear out this defense.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Full back. Double the nose tackle.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Out of the gun, a give to Spiller. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes it
defense is blitzing.
Passes as well.
Yes, they bluffed, they did not. And he dropped it.
Quickly, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers.
Cannot happen.
Passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game?
All right, chat. We're going to try and pound this ball in. It is not going to be this play.
4th down, Howell, desperation time.
Should not have gone play action. Terrible play call. Too much time. They're all out blitzing. That's on me. So it does look like they now have their backups in, but it might be a little too late for
now
us.
The 2nd-year man, here's Kenneth Gainwell. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But he'll stay on the ground with Gainwell.
Just trying to salt this one away.
It's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Stidham from the shotgun. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I dare ask you
The
that
drive
was.
continues with a 9-yard pickup.
This is a nice
It was
job
not
of just taking
Kyrie.
what the defense is going to give you on third down.
I was worried.
You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the
Still
marker.
have faith of
They
him, but
found
it has been a
and were
rough
able to keep the
preseason
drive
for
moving.
our rookie Kyrie Elam.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7.
There we go.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
So we'll get the ball back and try to do something again. Put some more points on the board.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And that will come the offense.
And we are going to, again, make some changes. I'm going to keep Isaiah Spiller in, I think, as our back. I want to see more out of him, but Bryce Perkins is going to come in. I want Goodson to see if he gets any more action. All of this I am okay with, except we are going to bring Christian Watson back in. I do want to see more out of him. Price can come in. Let me get Goodson some more reps. So, let us go back and see if we can't do anything here with Bryce Perkins. I'm not expecting a comeback in this game, but still want to finish strong, obviously. Okonkwo wide open.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
We're going to change this to an inside zone. I like the read three down front.
They'll run on 1st down.
And that was a good read.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Got Okonkwo again on the crossing route in the middle.
Here, complete to his tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Trying to keep the chains moving. Okonkwo again.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
They're on that same play if it's there.
Throwing is Perkins.
It is not. We're going to scramble. Scramble with Bryce Perkins in the end zone.
Touchdown,
Good read.
Bryce Perkins, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively.
Definitely need 2 here and just try and punch
2
this
scores
in.
to the good CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them by the end
Goodson over the middle, and we've got it. 14-point game with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left.
And they've got a puncher's chance.
At this point, I'm going to kick it deep. I don't want our defense confidence to suffer anymore. We've already given up a large amount of points throughout this preseason, ranking pretty much dead last in that.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Let's see if we can't just get a 3-and-out.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs.
Big sack.
Your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
There we go. Running a play action on that. Good sack.
Here on 1st down on the sack. To throw is Stidham.
To the outside.
Caught by Raymond.
And out of bounds. They'll stop the clock for us.
Going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he
so we will be able to preserve still all 3 of our timeouts and get the ball back.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Shorter punt. Nothing there.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive.
He's there.
In a relatively quick manner. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st down, Perkins.
Perkins is going to go down. Not able to get another play off, but looking good on this drive, moving the chains, trying to put up more points here to end the preseason on a good note. Bryce Perkins has looked really good as our 3rd-string quarterback. Sam Howell hasn't played bad by any means, so I do really look like what I've been seeing. Again, Tyler Goodson has been playing hell of a preseason.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins.
Trying to get it to the Conqueror. Right there.
They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late. Quick slant to Watson.
Good play by Christian Watson. Good catch hanging on to that, taking the hit.
Tackles made at the Chiefs 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw complete to Bell. And they're going to be set up now with a ball.
And again, trying to punch this in as fast as we can.
They'll look to throw again.
Trying to get rid of it.
Receiver, and he's brought down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Perkins.
Now we're looking at 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance.
Drive is stalling out.
Or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Trying to hitch corners again. We got a Okonkwo going deep. Bell or Okonkwo is who I'm looking at.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Just not there.
They cannot convert.
Got the route cut off, but just wasn't there. We still have all 3 of our timeouts, but this one is looking all but over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
Still going to use them. I want the reps.
It's strictly for show. We got playing to catch.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Again, a run with Gainwell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he's going to get this.
That's rough. Blitz, you know it's a run, and you still give up a big chunk of yards.
As they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they will take
Not the way we were looking to end our preseason for sure, but 2-1. Defenses did not look good in honestly any preseason game. I mean, we had some highlights with some picks, but overall, really struggled. Dead last in points per game. Passing yards were pretty much dead last. Not what we were looking for throughout the preseason, but it's time to start putting all that behind us as we look forward to the start of our regular season. And we got a tough matchup, our division matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, so we'll check that out once we get through the bye week here. We'll take a look at stuff. Gonna have to cut a couple players. Probably will cut Cam Brown. I do want to keep 4 running backs. I did like what I seen out of him Neil Farrell Jr. I think it's time. Well, you know what? Actually, let's move you to the practice squad. Let's not cut you yet. Let's move you to the practice squad. We'll go ahead and manage our staff here. Again, we'll kind of take a look at what we can work on for our focus. 10% talent point refund when replacing an offensive coordinator. Not too worried about that. Boost awareness for offensive linemen. Catching traffic, that could be huge for us. Defensively, what are we looking at? Boost tackle. Yeah, I think this is where we go. Our tackling has been poor. So I am okay starting and boosting our tackling for our team. So again, we will move forward to the start of the regular season. We'll take a look here at what we're getting ourselves into with the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll choose our draft class. For this first draft class, I am going to download the 2023 draft class from college. So that should be fun. Give us all something to kind of look forward to as we move along. It is this first one. So we will go ahead and download this. We will overwrite the file. And we can see we got some of the players that are in, obviously, on the draft class moving up. Some of them may have opted actually to return to school, but I'm okay with this overall. So this will be really fun for us to scout and take a look at. What I'd like to also do is take a look at our scouts, see what we're working with. And what I like to do is actually fire all my scouts so I can assign them myself to my needs. And what I think our team needs moving forward. So I'm going to get rid of all of them. And then we are going to go to free agent scouts and take a look at what's out there. What kind of needs do we need right now? I definitely think outside or offensive tackle and outside linebacker is a huge need. I like our middle linebackers, but something to take in consideration. Outside linebacker and safety wouldn't be a horrible thing. I like Kyle Hamilton, but could always use more help. So you get 1 3-star, 1 2-star, and 3 1-star scouts. So you definitely want to choose wisely. Usually your 3-star is going to be your national scout. So I'm just, again, looking at who's available. You'll notice that some of these scouts that we can get are Hall of Famers. Usually they're the 3-star and a couple, I believe, 2 stars. So like Charles Woodson, excellent in cornerback and safeties. I think mostly our team right now is definitely going to need help at linebacker and lineman just for developing. So I'm going to go back to the top here. And I want to find offensive tackle and outside linebacker, Tyler Rogers. We are going to hire. And we're going to look at our 2 stars. What do we continuously want to work on? We could go offensive tackles again at interior linemen. Tight end, I'm not too worried about. I like our core guys there that we could develop. Could look at defensive end and get more help at outside linebacker. Cornerback and safety, that might not be bad. I would like to shout and be better at safety. I like Kyle Hamilton, but our depth is definitely struggling there. So I think what we might do here is we scroll back up. Luke Kuechly, middle linebacker and tight end. See, there's just another Mario Williams, just some players again, Mike Allstott. So I think that's cool that they have that in here, but I think we could go safety and QB. I mean, Kenny Pickett may or may not be the answer. And if that comes and we struggle this first year, do we want to move off Kenny Pickett right away? I mean, this draft class for QBs will be pretty good. I mean, that definitely could be our option. Otherwise, we go interior offensive lineman and D end. I think what we'll do is we might go corner and safety. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and hire Haywood Schnupp, cornerback and safety. Unless there's one that has safety first, though. Hold on here, because we might that as a priority. There is D-tackle, Rhea Ziegler. No. Reva Sins, tight end. Oof. I think we go row one more. I'm okay with having a QB as a secondary just in case if we need a backup, in case we get rid of or move off of Sam Howell. So then we get 3 single stars. Lesser scouts, but still obviously very important. What other spots are important to us? I'm going to hire D-tackle, defensive end. Find a better D-tackle to pair with Quinton Williams, another defensive end. Potentially, I would like to we could go wide receiver. I don't think we need help at wide receiver, at least not at this point, because we definitely drafted young there, so I don't need it as the priority. Tight end and corner, Carl Butler. I mean, we could look at that. So why not? We'll sign Carl Butler. We'll move back down again. I kind of want to stick to our needs. Safety and corner. I mean, again, we can double down. Tight end, outside linebacker. I'm all for it. Now, who do we have? So So here, now I can go ahead and I can assign scouts. So obviously I want my 3-star to be national. Looking at this, tight end and outside linebacker. If I go back and I look at region breakdown, and it'll tell us kind of where we're looking. So national region strengths is cornerback, wide receiver, defensive tackle. Weaknesses is right guard, strong safety, and center. And Tyler Rogers is expertise, offensive tackle, outside linebacker. 25 efficiency boost when scouting OT and outside linebacker positions. And we can view the region prospects a little bit more here. I mean, it's national. But if we look here, right side, outside linebacker, we have some offensive lineman, Paris Johnson Jr. At left tackle, Peter Skoronski, Robert Scott Jr. So I'm okay with that. But let's just set everything else first. So if we look at the Southeast, strengths is D tackle, corner, right tackle. So if we assign, or if we go to manage scouts, probably going to want to assign Salvador Ortega to the Southeast. I am actually going to fire Tyler Rogers. And we're going to quickly go look at free agents for our 3-star. Because I don't think I want to go O-tackle. I would love the outside linebacker for the 3 stars to be the priority still. But we might go a different route. Just curious, because then we can maybe go with outside linebacker being our 3rd option. So let me just check again. Are any of these with the outside linebacker is the 2nd option? So there it's a priority. Not there. Not there. On any of those. Not there. And this is outside linebacker and safety. You know what? I think we're going to do that instead. Nationally, we're going to have Tamara Park be our national. And we got safety and QB. I would like to keep that central, I want to say. And then our tight end can be out west. We got 2 tight ends here. We're going to file Carl Roberts. We could just get a scout for running back and wide receiver, but again, I think we're going to be set there, so I don't want to waste our scouts. Lynn Glover, D end and D tackle. I'm all for it. So if we look here, outside linebacker and safety, and that's national. And strong safety is a weakness. Nationally, though. Nothing we can do about that. We got Carl Butler, and he's in the West. Weaknesses is outside linebackers, and a center, middle linebacker, left guard, wide receivers out there. So we can look at where some of these weaknesses are. Quarterback is weak in the Central. Southeast is going to be strong probably at quarterback. Northeast, we could do maybe and switch that up. We could put Rowan Moore there. And Jordan Battle, we do have defensive tackle, but D end. That's his expertise. It's D end, D tackle. We're not finding that. I'm going to switch this, though, because our Rowan Moore, I think I'm going to put over there because we have QB and a good strong safety. So we're going to do that. We're going to assign you to the Southeast. And Ortega, I think we're going to do to the Central. So now let's quickly back out and take a look at this. So I'm fine with this. Outside linebackers, is there anything over here? Will Anderson, of course. And safety. But it's nationally, so it won't matter. So I'm okay with this. Safety is there. It's not at strength, but that's okay. There's safety and quarterback over there. Maybe we do still want to change this, chat. We got tight end and cornerback here. And cornerback is stronger here. And we flip Lynn Glover at west and northeast. So let's quickly do that. Let's give you the west. Carl Butler in the northeast. I think I'm happy with that. Let's look at reach and breakdown again. So I'm okay because that's nationally. Strong suit and cornerback. Strong suit and safety and quarterback. Let's just see if there's anything for safety and corner. So let us just look here for a 2-star if there is anything for safety and corner, which I'm sure there is. So he was a safety tight end, but I don't care about that. Safety tight end again, don't care. Safety and CBS 3-star. Haywood Schnupp. So we could go that, cornerback and safety. I think we're going to do that. Haywood Schnupp. So we're going to go here. Fire. And we're going to go get Haywood Schnupp. Fire. I'm going to go back to my scouts. Southeast. Now we're looking at corner. I'm happy with that. Safety. So I'm happy with those adjustments, and that's our national. So happy about that. We've got our scouting all figured out. We play the Minnesota Vikings, and ironically, Stephon Diggs is back over there. After this fantasy draft, we'll go ahead and do our weekly strategy. Zach Wilson is at the helm for the Vikings. We'll start our training. And let's see, is there any injuries that we need to worry about? Are we coming into the year fresh? No injuries, no designations there. And before we upgrade any players, let's just check and finalize our depth chart. So Kenny Pickett is our starting quarterback. Breece Hall, Isaiah Spiller. I like Tyler Goodson. I like what he brought during the preseason. Wide receiver, George Pickens, Jahan Dotson, Watson, Tyquan Thornton. I am fine with all of that. Tight end, I'm fine with that. Left tackle, left guard, Linderbaum. Right guard, Zion Johnson. This is definitely our weakest spot, but I'm still hopeful that we can get things fixed and turned around from him. He had a really rough preseason, but I'm hopeful we can rebound off of that terrible preseason, and he'll still perform. Devontae Wyatt, I'm fine with that. Everything looks good there. Kayvon Thibodeau, I am fine with that. Actually, who do they have at right outside linebacker? Not dealing with that. So, Damian Clark is there. And then go middle linebacker. I'm fine with this. Zach Bond. Right outside linebacker is Thibodeau. Quay Walker. Not going to do that. CV, Jair, Eric Stokes. Not happy with how Kair Elam played, but definitely still not going to change that. I think we'd be overreacting too much if we swapped him out. So want to keep him there. Happy with everything there. Kick return, we got Christian Watson back there with Tyquan Thornton for sure. Kick return, I'm fine with Christian Watson. Third down running back, definitely want to keep, I think, Breece Hall there. I think our power back. I think I'm going to give that to Isaiah Spiller. Slot wide receiver. I'm going to put Christian Watson. I want that speed along with Jahan Dotson there. Right, left end. Sub linebacker. Here's where I'm going to get interesting. I want Kyle Hamilton to be able to come in at sub linebacker. All right. So that is all taken care of. Our depth chart is ready to go. I will go ahead and we'll take a look at our upgrade for players. We have two, Zach Bond and A.J. Cole. So Zach Bond, we'll take a look here. Definitely will upgrade his speed rush. Improve in zone coverage. And then A.J. Cole, I want his power to go up. I want him to be launching balls. So, that will do it for this stream chat. I appreciate everybody that has come and watched the stream. Actually, you know what we'll do here quickly, just so we don't forget heading into the new game. We'll just set our goals, but I'll take the time again to just say I appreciate everybody that comes out and supports me. I'm hoping that we have a good first week, obviously. I'm hoping for better out of our defense. And I think we are going to have, over 200 plus rushing yards total. I'm optimistic. So I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and appreciate again those that are watched the stream live and those that I watched afterwards. This is Lethal Star Gaming signing off, and I'm excited to finally get this season underway. So we'll see you then.